sure that when you decided to learn how to dance, you wanted to do it the most efficient and the fastest way. Today I will share with you what mistakes people usually make when trying to learn how to dance on their own at home. If you're interested in this, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you're interested in learning with my one-on-one feedback, with my guidance, stay tuned till the end of this video. I will tell you all about how you can learn from me online. When I decided to learn how to dance, I did it all by myself. And I've made plenty of mistakes. You can watch this video next, where I share all of those. Not only I will be talking about the mistakes that I've made in this video, but every single day I'm talking to people who are applying to my online program, Confidence Through Dance, and I always have the conversations with them, trying to figure out why and what they have tried before to learn how to dance and why it failed them. A lot of those people are telling me they have been trying to learn by themselves for months at a time and they don't see any progress. They haven't learned anything. And you would think that if you're spending 6 months up to a year trying to learn how to dance in the club, you would know how to dance in the club, right? Not if you're making any of those mistakes. Number one is being stuck on learning in front of the screen and relying on another person, copying their moves. When it comes to dancing in social settings, you should be relying on yourself because it's your freestyle, it's your expression, it's your moves. This is number one mistake that will keep you dependent on another person forever, and you won't enjoy what you're doing either. This is how everyone is learning on YouTube, for example. Think about how many tutorials, how many moves you've learned so far. Were you able to use any of those moves the last time you went out at a last party? If you answered no, then understand that just copying random moves off of YouTube clearly is not working. So you might be thinking, oh, but you know, I spent 2 months on YouTube. Maybe I wasn't consistent enough. Maybe I should do it for another 6 months and then I'll be able to see results. If it didn't work for 2 months and you still haven't made progress and you still didn't build any skills when it comes to dancing, doesn't matter how much time you put into it, practicing the same exact way will not bring you different results. But okay, anyway, if you practice only in front of the screen, you follow another person, right? So you are depending on another person to show you what to do. But if you think about it, when you go out at a party, in a club, at a wedding, there won't be a teacher for you to follow. You have to know how to dance on your own and be confident in your skills, just like other people dancing around you. What you can start incorporating right away is getting off of YouTube. Just not yet, finish the video first. So this is how you practice. This is how you will get better at freestyle. When you are learning from a tutorial, after you follow the teacher, you learn the movement, you copy the movement, turn the tutorial off, and try to do the same movement without watching anyone else do it. Do it to the same song that's in the tutorial, then do it to random songs that you like. If you cannot do it by yourself at home, there is no way you will comfortably do it in front of 50 strangers at a next party. It just doesn't work like that. It's okay if you cannot do it right away, that's normal. With practice, you will be able to do it. So just be patient. So this was step one. You want to learn the movement from a tutorial, let's say, and then turn the tutorial off, practice it by yourself without following anyone. And then step two, even if in the tutorial the teacher is not showing you how to connect the steps together, you should be doing that. You want to practice transitioning from one move to the next. Take a movement that you just learned and connect it with something you learned maybe a week ago. After all, connecting those steps, this is what you will be doing when you go out. Because on the dance floor, you're not going to just perform one dance move and then you're gonna stop thinking, oh, what else can I do? It has to flow together. So you have to practice that at home. You can watch this video next. I will show you how you can practice freestyle at home and actually get better at it. Mistake number two, learning a move and never using it again. You have to know that the only way to learn how to dance is through repetition. It's a process. And I don't mean repetition of you repeating each move 3 or 4 times. Nah, There are many scientists' opinions on how long it takes for our brain to learn the movement, how muscle movement memory works, but the lowest number that I found is 500 reps. 500 repetitions of the same movement done the same way for the body not to be natural doing this move, but for the movement to start clicking, to start getting easier. 500, that was the lowest. This is the amount of reps you need to kind of sort of get a movement. When you practice, it's not enough to go over the movement 2-3 times and then leave it for a few days or a week. You have to come back to it. That way you're giving it a chance to get better and to feel more natural. Also, what is the point of spending all the time practicing one move? Maybe you spend an hour with a tutorial, let's say, if you never use it again. To fix that, what I suggest is for you to keep a list of any movement that you've learned. A playlist of moves that you followed. You can make your own based on the tutorials that you learned from, and then every time you practice, go back to the movements you've done previously. Repeat them again. That way you're building a repertoire of movements that you can always use. And I'm curious about you guys. Do you ever forget the moves that you learned? Like, do you remember what you've done, what you've learned like a month ago, or is it gone? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I can give you some more tips on how to remember the moves better. Number 3 is not practicing regularly. If you just practice dancing sporadically whenever you feel like it, then you will never make progress. And I've already mentioned that, but dancing is a process. You get better by repeating certain activities over and over and over again. I found it best to practice 2 or 3 times a week. And back when I used to teach private lessons, I noticed something interesting. Students who came to class twice a week and then they also practiced by themselves in between those sessions, they improved at least twice as fast as those who came to class only once a week and didn't practice. What happens is that, our brain simply forgets. You don't want to be relearning the same stuff over and over again. It's such a waste of time. Nobody has time for that. Because learning how to dance is a process, then of course you have to be accountable. You have to stay on track, right? To practice regularly. So maybe if you don't want to do this on your own, look for help, look for a teacher. Check out dance studios in your area, sign up for private lessons. Doesn't matter what you're learning, it's always easier to do it with professionals' help. That's because you have a set plan. You have a step-by-step system to follow to fix any dance issues that you have. So maybe you struggle with rhythm, maybe your coordination is bad, maybe you just don't know what to do on the dance floor. It's much easier to have a set of actions that all you need to do is follow step by step. And that way you don't have to guess what you should learn, what you should focus on, in what order. And you might not know this, but for the past 16 years, I've been helping adults build their permanent dance skills for dancing in social settings inside my online program, Confidence Through Dance. I help clients like Omkar go from no moves, looking stiff, always avoiding the dance floor, to being able to comfortably groove in social settings without feeling self-conscious. For students like Taylor, who didn't know how to express herself to the music that she loved. She looked like this when she started, and now she looks like this. If you struggle with similar issues and you would like to fix them once and for all, because we fix it forever. And if you'd like to have a transformation like that, feel free to book a free consultation with me. You will find the link below this video, and let's see if we can work together inside my Confidence Through Dance online program. I have another video with mistakes of what to avoid when it comes to dancing in social settings, so I definitely recommend you watch it next. And let me know if this video was helpful. Do you like dance tips videos like that? I have a lot of tips to share. If you like this video, please click the like button so that more people can see it in the algorithm. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you in my next video.
I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now.